All right, today marks the iPad's 5th anniversary. I love my iPad. It was initially viewed as a runaway success, but sales for Apple's fastest-selling product have hit a plateau.
It appears this could be part of a larger trend with all tablets. We're joined by CNET senior editor Jeff Bakalar. So here's the thing. The iPad was innovative. It was revolutionary when it first came out. I got one. We got one on these desks. But I got to tell you, when I see people with Android products now,
you're like, woo.
They do some really cool stuff. Yeah. They really do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I personally use an Android phone, so I'm right there with you. But I don't think any tablet other than the iPad gives you that special sort of experience where it's completely replaced the laptop for some people in terms of productivity and mobility. But yeah, times have sort of changed a little bit. Sales are slowing down for the iPad. They've sold 250 million of these things, so it's not like, oh, it's on its way out. I think people's mentality and the psychology behind tablet purchasing and electronics is sort of shifting a little bit. Especially with the pervasiveness of phablet phones and stuff like that.
But so the question is, have tablets outlived their usefulness? I don't feel like they had, because as you say, I don't, even when I'm in the field, I take.
That's all I use.
I have a little Bluetooth keyboard that I use.
Keyboard.
Yeah, you just do. I even type my scripts on this.
Absolutely. I mean, they're definitely completely relevant. I think in terms of have they outstayed their welcome, people just aren't buying them as often as they used to. I feel like when the iPad Air came out, that was sort of like a tipping point product where the upgrade didn't need to happen as often as you might have had to do it before with one. I mean, look, going back, I was skeptical about the iPad. I was like, this is a big iPhone. Who wants that? But then it replaced paper.
That's right.
So that's really how it's.
So they kind of rushed that planned obsolescence model.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they're probably like, what do we do next with the iPad? There really isn't that much more you can do.
So what is next with tablets?
I think what we're going to start seeing is them become so powerful, because right now they're still many generations behind a MacBook Air or a regular laptop like that. They're definitely not as powerful. I think the line that divides the tablets and the laptops, that's going to start to blur. And these things are going to get so powerful that you're really not going to have to choose between the two. It's just sort of which brand do you want. So I think the future of tablets is surrounding itself with that powerful processor that you can't get right now in a tablet.
Wouldn't they cannibalize their computer model if they, for example, gave us the option to connect to an exterior hard drive or something? That you would never need a MacBook after that.
Right. And well, it's funny you say that, because you look at that new MacBook that they just came out. That's really just an iPad with a keyboard.
It's true.
You might as well
and it's very powerful.
And you might as well start tapping that screen, because essentially those two screens are the same thing. It's just an iPad with a keyboard. So it's tough to really read between the lines to see what they're doing, but the general consensus seems that they're sort of maybe merging those two technologies, and the future will likely be this mashup hybrid where it is a MacBook with a touch screen, or having the option to just detach it or keep it on its own. It's an interesting situation.
Yeah, really interesting. All right, Jeff Bakalar, thanks, man. Appreciate it.